So Mario Kart World came out yesterday and we're basically going to go straight into the first track. Now I haven't actually memorised the name yet, I mean as I said it came out yesterday. So you're probably going to see a lot of weird things, because I'm not the best at Mario Kart. And that's probably shown here, with me crashing into absolutely everything. It's also going to be shown here where I thought this was a good idea, but nope. It won't stop me doing it again in the future, right? But you know. Now for this part, we went off the rails a bit from the rest of the crowd. I think that could be better in this game, because there's so many different players, you're just going to get bumped around everywhere. So just having some peace and quiet on the track to yourself could actually be a good strategy. So I tried to get onto the railings here. It didn't work the first time, but it did work the second time on these red ones. It didn't really do much for me, I think. But it still gave me a good item. It got me straight into the crowd, which may have not been the best idea, because it put me into a lot of chaos. But luckily when you've got this item it doesn't really matter about the chaos, because you are the chaos. And I was super lucky I didn't get affected by the lightning there, because straight after I get the item I actually need, which was very helpful because I was in close to last place earlier. And now I've got in first place, so that ended up really well. Now that race, it was a bit of a comeback overall, which I can sometimes be good at. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, I guess it's 50-50, you win or you don't. And look at that, plus 600. One of my first races. I was right chuffed with myself. I mean, there's a few people in this room who have like 8,000, 9,000 even. And I've just got 3,000. So straight into the next one, Moo Moo Meadows, which I actually do know the name. Now this is one of the longer track ones, so it's going to go to a different track. I don't know which, I can't remember. So right now I'm in like the middle of the pack. I can assure you that was definitely on purpose and definitely not a mistake. Now I'm still trying to do that technique where you can go onto the rails, but it sometimes doesn't really work for me. I really need to practice that technique more, but still early times. Now here, I tried to go up here, doesn't work. I'm sure I saw it on a video where you could use that item to go up the ramp, but maybe you have to be on it first. I don't know. Anyway, that helped me to go up a few places. Okay, so for this bit coming up, I don't know how to explain it. I just went straight into the ceiling. I don't know what I was thinking there, so you just have to forgive me for that. Anyway, I got some really good items here that allowed me to skip most of the track and really helped me to gain a few places. There's probably better routes you can take with those, but I think that worked quite well. And you know what would have been helpful with this item? Actually aiming it. I mean, I think I hit no one there. Now I believe this course was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so if it was, I think, then I do have some experience with it, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. Like this bit. What was I even doing here? I mean, I got style points for sub, but maybe that's what I should focus on instead of, you know, actually winning the race. And 2 people passed me right at the finish line. I don't think that race went too well. I think I got 2nd to last, which, I mean, it's better than last, but compared to how I got first last race, I actually tried to open photo mode here, but somehow it didn't work. I don't know why. Now, I tried to do the rails again, but those bananas in the way, which I didn't actually see until too late. I think I was probably too close to that player, but I should have probably watched out for that. I'm really enjoying this item. Because there's so many different players, there's a lot more players to squish. Oh, and coming up is probably my first very minor problem with this game. I couldn't go through here, it's blocked off. I had to go round. But at least I know not to do that again. So I think I actually got a few people there with that boomerang, but then it got destroyed. And I'm going to go a different way this time instead of getting stuck over there. And I think taking this salt will actually help quite a bit. And I think this route is better here, because it's a tighter corner, and it also helps you avoid everyone else. And I don't know how I didn't get knocked off the course there. I'm impressed that I actually managed to gain a place there without any items at the end. I mean, not like it's a big improvement, I still got 17, but I mean, there are a lot of people in this room with a high rating right now, which is quite impressive considering this game has only been out for like a day or 2. On to the next race now, which honestly I can't remember again. I will learn, eventually. And to be honest, I was too distracted here trying to like press the horn to actually get the starting boost, so that was my fault again. But I did get a star which allowed me to crash into this cactus which doesn't get destroyed. But it does help me to go up quite a few places. I just decided to keep my cells there because there was way too many people. They were bound to crash into me. And hey, a 3-star. Did I actually hit anyone there? I don't think so. Nah, I did hit that car through. Straight on. That car's probably a total write-off, I bet. Now I just get absolutely destroyed there. There's way too much going on. this is a very good item and I dodged the lightning, which is very helpful. Is that bottom place? No, 22nd. So you can see how good dodging the lightning there really helped me out. I'm actually really happy these courses are so big because despite me not really knowing these tracks well, I can still use the mushrooms and the skull completely off-road and still be okay. I really like this bit and I'm glad the planes don't go down as much as the gliders did in previous games. The feather was really helpful there, but I could have stuck the landing a bit better. Honestly, at this point I start to not know what's going on. There's way too much going on. And I just get completely lost and go into the off-road, which doesn't really help my placement. Now this is kind of a last-ditch effort. It doesn't really get me any places in the end, which I was quite surprised at, because to be honest those mushrooms didn't seem as fast, but I was going on the off-road I guess, so maybe I should have stuck on the actual road. I should have seen that one coming, to be honest. I really like this item when there's a close pack because you can just take out a lot of people, but you do have to be careful about losing the coins. I said before, but I love how you can just go straight off the track and quite far and apparently really high, which I don't think I was intending, but It worked out well, I think. Now with everyone on the corner, I can get a lot of people here. But it ran out just before I could get those two, I think. I'm not too sure, I did hear the sound, but I don't know if they actually got squashed. And that was how useful that golden mushroom was. Not much at all. Now it's hard enough actually just staying on the track here. There's so many people just bumping you everywhere, and with that bomb, I'm just straight off the track. I actually wanted to ride on the walls a bit here, but I don't think they actually led anywhere that would have been helpful. So maybe I'll do that in the free roam thing, see where I end up. In 20 seconds again. I'm doing good to get the last places, so do I need to improve on that? I don't know. I'm good at it. So here I was trying to take some photos, thumbnails, and I managed to get quite a crowd going.